Okay, so this video is about tips and stuff on anxiety and when you're going through a panic attack. First things first, everyone has some sort of anxiety. It's just there. But not everyone has panic attacks. And those are quite scary. And, everybody has a different way of having panic attacks. Some people get stomach aches, some people get dizzy, hot, really nervous, hyperventilate, stuff like that. And this is what I used to do when I went through a panic attack. First, I thought I was sick. I used to get these really bad pressure headaches. It felt like my head was gonna explode, and I would get dizzy out of nowhere. It would just be random. I thought I had a brain tumor. I thought I had cancer. I thought I was sick. I just thought I was sick. Then I realized that I was perfectly fine because I did all this blood work at the doctor. I got my heart checked out because I was having shortness of breath, and everything was fine. So at first I freaked out when I had panic attacks. And then I started to go to a counselor, and I talked it out, and I would pretty much freak out every time I had a panic attack in public. If I had one at home, it would usually consist of me getting really hot and dizzy. I would splash some cold water on my face, put an ice pack on my face, and lay there. This is what I did to help calm me down up to this day, because I do get panic attacks still. I lay down, my palms are up and by my side, and I breathe in through my nose and out through my mouth. In with the good, out with the bad. So, breathing techniques, you should look them up. That's good to control your breathing, because usually when you're going through a panic attack, not enough oxygen gets through because you're and freaking out. Secondly, another good thing is to talk to someone. I go to a counselor. I have a counselor and a psychiatrist, and it's very, very, very important to talk to someone, even if it's not a counselor. Talk to someone who would relatively understand. Reach out to someone on the internet, or reach out to your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your friends, your best friend, your mom, your dad, your uncle, your aunt, your grandma, your grandpa, anybody. I know my grandma is 100% there for me. My boyfriend is, and my counselor, and my boyfriend's family. So I've got a lot of support, and it's really awesome. And a third thing I did was, every time I went through a panic attack and I started freaking out, I would write down how I felt in a journal, before, during, and after, because usually I can feel when one is starting to come on. And then I try to look back and see where it started. Sometimes they're just out of nowhere, and then sometimes it's for me excessively worrying. But yeah, and my anxiety and panic attacks led to depression, and it got really bad. And I started not eating, I started crying a lot, I started throwing up, and it was just not cute at all. So I got sent to the hospital to get evaluated, and then I stood there for 2 nights, and it really sucked because I was in the wrong little division thing. I was supposed to be in with younger people, but I was in with older people, so it was really awkward. But that has helped me a lot. I'm glad I went. I got put on medicine. I got put on Zoloft. I started off on 20 milligrams, and Ativan, I have a milligram. And now I'm on 100 milligrams of Zoloft, and I don't take the Ativan anymore. I still have some, but I'm not supposed to have it refilled. So I didn't. It's just leftover, and I'll take it as needed. I don't take it every day. So that's good. And, yeah, I don't regret anything, and you should not regret anything. It was all a learning experience, and I am who I am today. Also, this book, I got this book. My brother actually got it for me for Christmas. It's You Are Not Alone by Julia Thorne, and it has like a whole bunch of people's stories, and it's them telling their experience, what they're going through, what they went through, and how they recovered from depression. So it's very good to read while going through it, because you're like, wow, I'm not the only one. And for a fact, you are not the only one. If you are going through this and you feel like no one understands you, believe me, there are a ton of people that understand you. A ton of people going through the same thing you are. And I know that from experience. So, yes. And also, I know panic attacks what brings on panic attacks and anxiety is stress. One excellent way of reducing stress is exercising. It doesn't have to be like, you're pumping iron and sweating hardcore. You can just go for a little speed walk around the block, clear your head, listen to music while you're doing it, or go for a mini jog, or jog and walk. Or if you do love to work out, then just kick it up a notch, really take it out in the gym. Yeah. So, yeah. My relaxation stuff now would be riding a bike. I love to ride my bike. Or just zoning out to my music, and as you can tell, I'm a big Led Zeppelin fan and classic rock. So if I actually want to zone out and just chill, I listen to Pink Floyd. Also, what you should try to avoid is fatty foods and caffeine, like coffee. Very bad. Coffee and anxiety do not mix. So it just made me feel worse, but now I'm back drinking it, and I shouldn't be. But coffee's evil. Also, get a job if you don't have one. Start working. Keep your mind busy. That is very important. Keep your mind busy. And also, you can go and look online on ways to relaxation techniques. My counselor told me this one. It's like a tapping thing. I don't remember what it was called, but you tap here, 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 and here, and up here. Just keep doing that until you relax yourself. Yeah. Oh, pardon me. And, yeah, so that's my anxiety panic attack thing, video, tips, my experience. My experience felt like a lifetime. I felt like I was never gonna end. I thought I was in this deep, deep, deep hole and I could not crawl out, but I did. And anything is possible. You really need to put your mind to it, though. Like I said, you are not alone. You are definitely not alone. And if I can do it, you can do it. Anybody can do it. You just have to really focus. And if I could, I would not be on medicine, but I could not deal without the medicine, so I'm very thankful for the medicine, but the medicine just takes the edge off. I still get panic attacks, and I have to work at that. And I do. I do not freak out like I used to. I go driving. I go to the store. I go to my boyfriend's house. So that's like my second house, my boyfriend's house. I'm there all the time. I go to the restaurants because I never used to like to go to restaurants. I go for walks, longer walks. I go to the beach. I go swimming. I hang out with friends. I'm more outgoing, back to the way I used to be. Because you can do it. And medicine has helped me, but I'm not saying medicine is the answer, because it's not for everybody, and it's a lot of trial and error. Because I was on before Zoloft and what was that called? I forgot what it was called, but it was like an as-needed medicine, kind of like my Ativan. And it just made me feel like I could not walk. I was all woozy when I got up, and it made me throw up. So that was my trial and error. Did I say that right? I don't know. And first I got prescribed Paxil. I was very scared to take Paxil, so I never took it. I got prescribed it, but I never took it. So I finally manned up and took my Zoloft and Ativan also, because if I didn't take it, then I wouldn't be able to leave the hospital, because, yeah. So that's that. Yeah. So if anyone has any questions, you can leave me a comment or you can message me if it's personal. I am always here to talk. I'm here for you. And I will probably 100% understand you, because I know how it feels. And it is terrible. I know how depression feels, suicidal thoughts, not wanting to live, wanting to give up because of it. And I am totally out of that. And I am so happy and so thankful. And I am so much more energetic. So if you have anything to talk about, you are more than welcome to talk to me about it. And I wish you all the best of luck, and yeah, so thank you for watching. I know this is kind of long, but I felt like this is a very good video to make. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day / night / weekend, whenever you watch this. And just remember, you are not alone. Bye.